King, and I am a metaphysical minister and an officiant and celebrant. And I know when we arrive at events like this one, it can be very stressful. We don't know what to do, we don't know where to be, and we don't know what's expected of us. And I would like to assure you all that you will be guided through every step as we make our way through this memorial for Madi, including what to do with the flowers and the candles and the incense and your letters. All the faiths of the world speak of another life after death. We do not know what it is, but we can hold on to the hope, the belief, or the knowledge of peace, rest, and fulfillment, and of people being reunited in love. For Madi, the journey is beginning, but for us, there is loss, grief, and pain. Every one of us here has had our life touched, perhaps in the tiniest way, or perhaps totally transformed by Madi's existence. We would not be here otherwise. Her life mattered. It is important for us to acknowledge and accept that something fundamental has changed with her going. Life will not be the same, and life should not be the same. For the next brief space and time, we will cry and perhaps laugh almost simultaneously. As human beings, we are the only creatures gifted to feel such a range of emotions all at the same time. For the soul, grief is an expression of love, and every expression of love is healing. And it is good that we can do it together. Whenever a death occurs, those of us who remain behind enter a space and time that is quite out of the ordinary. Whether we recognize this or not, this is a sacred time, a time that holds potential for healing and insight and understanding that does not come readily in ordinary time. So I welcome you to this time out of ordinary time. I invite you to pause, to let it settle in that a precious life has passed from among us. We can use the gift of our worship and our memories to bring comfort and peace and joy and laughter to one another as we remember Madi. And perhaps we will enjoy a trace of her presence as we share this time together. On behalf of Madi's family, I would like to thank all of you for joining us here today. It is truly an honor and a privilege to be invited to stand before you tonight. I didn't know Madi, but I do remember her. Years ago, Bree and I went to see the production of Rent at Coburg High School, back when it was Coburg High School. And wow, even all these years later, I still remember Madi, the shining star who stole the show with her performance as Mimi. Let's always remember her that way. I would like to thank Dave Bamford for helping me get in touch with all of the right people to make the legalities of tonight happen. Deputy Chief Jeff Ogden of the Port Hope Fire Department for all of his help and getting approvals for our fire here tonight and for understanding why we wanted it. Pastor Benjamin Mills for providing the speakers and the mic and all of our tech equipment. Jeff Lees will be helping with the finale tonight, and we thank him for that. Cale Crow for singing and sharing his voice with us. The La Jeunesse Choir, the Safe Harbor Choir, and the Northumberland Players Choir for sharing their beautiful voices as well as we gather to honor Madi. If I could summarize the purpose of this evening, I believe I could do it in these few words. The hurt. We will acknowledge the loss of Madi. The help. We will support each other as we say goodbye to Madi. And the hope. We will go forward from today knowing life goes on and we are better for having known Madi and the legacy she leaves the rest of us. And now to sing for us, Cale Crow.
So I wanted to dedicate this song to all of you guys. The song is called After Rain by Dermot Kennedy, and it's sort of a message of hope. So I want everyone here to go home with the understanding that you know, we're all in this together, and you know, yeah, that's all I want to say. You call arrows to fall short because the snow is at our feet, and when embraces subside and the lilies have died, it comes down to the tears on the sheets. But it's alright because you cause lanterns to light and force demons disperse. And if Lucifer may fear the swift drying of tears, then for evil you could not be worse. But I see you now, yeah, I see you, and release me now, kinda like dreams do. But I see you now, it's all I see. Just don't forget to sing, remember everything. You're the only little girl I know who'd bring a kite in the snow. Said you're just gonna hold it up, said nah, I'm gonna let it go. And when your heart hurts, days like today are the antidote. If you think just maybe it's her, then promise me, young man, you're gonna let her know. You'll all be better in the morning. That's why you sleep, I build a wall. Pick a weapon up or something. We're about to have ourselves a brawl. Tonight, one window open, he heard us singing down the hall, singing about him, at least he was open. She left a listener enthralled. You won't go lonely, yeah.
Time and long-standing members of our community, they volunteered and they've supported and cared for everyone in this community for generations. They've helped make Port Hope the wonderful place where we live. And I think that that's why there's so many people here tonight. We're here because we've lost one of our own. And we want to make sure that Madi knows that she is loved and her family know that we support them and we honor her memory. I know the Chard family are grateful for everyone's support and everything and the support that they've received from our community over the last month. So please, let's continue to support them as we all grieve moving forward. We're gathered here to mourn, to grieve, to share, and to remember, but mostly we're here to honor that talented and vibrant young woman who was taken too soon from us. If you would like to make a donation in Madi's memory, A longtime friend has started an online fundraiser that benefits mental health. The QR code is available on the table there. It's also available to find online. This location was chosen for her memorial because Maddie loved the waterfront trail and the beach, and she loved to spend time here. I encourage everyone to use this space and this time to connect with each other and with nature, just as Maddie would have wanted. And I just want to take a quick moment to thank Avril, because when I asked her to help me organize this event this evening, she jumped in, and she and her family have worked very hard with me and my cousin David to put this together. So I just want to say thank you very much, and thank you to all of you for coming, because this was very important this evening.
And we are led to those who help us most to grow if we let them, and we help them in return. Well, I don't know if I believe that's true, but I know I'm who I am today because I knew
placed here earlier this evening, and there's a man in our town named Ted. And I believe he brought them from his own garden and asked if he could decorate with them. So I said, of course. And so thank you to Ted. I'm not sure if he's still here, but if you see Ted, he walks around with a big stick and he's got like a beard. I'm sure most people would recognize him to see him. So if you see him, just say thank you.